Hi, and welcome to this 60-minute Bikram style yoga class. Begin standing with your feet together, samasthiti. Interlock the fingers and bring them to the base of your chin. With the fingers sealed at the base of your chin, take a long exhalation to ground yourself. Feel the feet grounded. Then start to lift the elbows up as you inhale, slow, steady inhalation. Then as you exhale, bring the elbows towards each other and tip the chin up towards the ceiling. So long, slow exhalation. As you inhale, go the other way. The elbows go up. Exhale, draw the elbows towards each other. Tip the chin up towards the sky. Flowing here with your breath, finding a rhythm. Inhale to lift the elbows. Deep breath in, feel the feet connect into the earth. And as you exhale, elbows come in, feel the mobility in the neck and the shoulders improving. Inhaling now, just flowing with your breath. Exhaling, elbows come in, chin tips up. Feel the stretch in the front of the neck. Inhale, elbows move up. Exhale, elbows come in. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows draw in. Chin stretches up towards the ceiling as you press through the feet. Inhale, elbows up. Feeling the lungs fully stretch. Exhale, the elbows come in. Each breath is an opportunity to slow down the breath. Elbows come up. As you deep breath in, exhale all the air out. Again, inhaling, lifting the elbows. Exhale, elbows in, but try not to back bend in your spine, just up in your neck. Inhale, elbows come up, find neutral, balanced in between your heels and toe mounds. And exhale, slow exhalation to bring the elbows in. Last one, release that. Come into mountain pose, samasthiti. As you inhale, now raise the arms up, interlock the fingers except the index finger pointing straight up towards the sky. With the feet together. As you exhale, side bend to your right. As you inhale, come back up, grow tall up over the ankles. And as you exhale, side bend over to the left. Deep stretch here to open up the right side. Feel the compression on your left side. As you inhale, come back up. As you exhale, side bend to your right. As you inhale, come back up, grow tall up over the ankles. And as you exhale, side bend over to the left. Deep stretch here to open up the right side. Feel the compression on your left side. As you inhale, come back up. Look up towards the sky. And then start to back bend. So feel the glutes engage, the hips move forward as you back bend. Then come back up, bring your arms to your side. Raise your arms up as you inhale, interlock the fingers, and side bend to your right. Feel the compression on your right side body as you're exhaling. Inhale to come back up. And as you exhale, side bend over to your left. Inhale back up. And back bend. Engage the glutes as the hips go forward. Feel the back bend go up as you look up towards your hands. strong in your spine. Inhale, come back up, head to neutral. Hold in the center here with the hands interlocked. Then bring your arms down to your side. Raise your arms up again. Interlock the fingers and fold forward. Bend the knees right and left, alternating here, letting the hamstrings start to warm up. Then release the hands and slide the hands to the feet, just to the backs of the heels. Crouched in this position with the knees bent, chest towards your thighs. Let your upper back open, your spine open. And then as you exhale, start to straighten the legs to the best of your ability, but keep the spine releasing forward and down instead of bunching up towards the sky. Let the back of the skull drop down as if your face is reaching down towards your shins. If the legs don't go all the way straight, don't force it. Just breathe into where you're feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Just remember, yoga isn't about pushing or forcing. Instead, we're looking for a balanced sensation. Each one of these stretches of 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. Release the hands, clasp the hands again with the index finger pointing up and come back up. And then release. Arms to your side, Samastiti, standing in a state of balance. Reconnect to your breath. Good. Now let's come into Utkatasana, awkward pose. So with the arms out in front of you, we're going to bend the knees and sit back as if you're sitting into a chair. Take an inhalation. And as you exhale, feel that you can come deep into the chair. Strong in your legs here, building strong legs and a strong core. Strong in the shoulders, stretch past your fingertips. Then stand, arms still straight out in front of you. Now lift your heels up, balancing on the balls of your toes. Good. Now keeping the heels up, see if you can come back into the chair position. Keep the spine tall, like you're balancing a book up on top of your head. Now come back up to stand, keeping the arms forward. Good. Then again, sit into the chair as the heels go up. Now see if you can get the hips all the way down towards the heels. Just remember your knee health is primary here, so don't force if it doesn't feel appropriate on your knees. Go to the spot that feels like it's a deep stretch and you're building strength, but to where you don't feel any pain on your ankles or knees. Now press into your toe mounds and come back up to stand and release. Arms to your side now, heels down. Find your breath again. Now from here, inhale into eagle pose, raise your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, wrap your right elbow under your left for eagle arms. If possible, you can cross the hands too in the full weave. Now as you exhale, sit like you're sitting into a chair, and then wrap your right leg high up over your left, and see if you can hook your toes behind your left calf. If that's not possible, no worries. Just squeeze the legs in like one leg and feel this pressure helping to stimulate the abdominal organs and helping to strengthen your legs. Your legs are the gateway to the spine. So all this standing work here, come back up to stand now, raise the arms up, and then cross the arms the other way so the left elbow goes underneath the right. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sit into the chair. Wrap the left leg up and over the right. Squeeze in with the legs. So like I was saying, that the legs are the gateway to the spine. So the health of the legs directly relates to the health of our lower back especially. Strong and flexible legs is what we're looking for here. Balance in the feet. Uncross. Stand again and raise your arms up as you inhale. And as you exhale, bring your arms to your side. Find balance. Standing in a state of balance. Balance in between your right leg, your right foot, and your left. Balanced in between your heels and your toe mounds. Stand tall up over your feet, heart open. Good. Now from here, let's bend the right knee. Bring the right leg up so that the thigh is parallel to the floor as best you can. Then fold forward and grab a hold of your foot. Now you might just stay here bent, holding the foot. That's fine. Now from here, look forward. Some might be able to begin to straighten the right leg from here, but don't force it, especially if it doesn't feel appropriate on your lower back, if it's too much stretch. But if you're able to, go ahead and start to straighten the right leg. Remember, with regular practice over time, the body will adapt to the practice. So never force. Listen to your body. Honor your breath. You might be able to start to fold out over your leg, the most flexible, and then release. Find your mountain pose again. Find balance. Notice the effect of the stretch. Now, shift the weight into the right foot and bring the left leg up. Catch the foot. Slide the fingers underneath the foot with the hands interlocked. Now grow the right leg straight, and then see if you can start to straighten the left leg. No jamming or forcing. Now, as you exhale, you might be able to lengthen the spine out over the leg, but keep going forward and down with the whole spine. And then slowly release, feet together. Stand in mountain pose with the hands on the tops of the buttocks now. Start to engage your glutes and back bend. Lift your heart, roll your chest open, and then release that. Little back bend in between. Now take your right arm out to the side with the palm facing up, left arm up. Elbow into your side body like you're holding a tray. Then bend the right knee, heel towards your butt, and see if you can catch the foot with your right hand. This might be enough stretch just to stand tall here. Breathe. Now, if you feel like you'd like to go deeper, start to kick your right leg up and back towards the wall behind you or behind you. And you'll notice that your body starts to go forward and down. Be kind to yourself here. Whatever you're able to do, that's great. Stay with it. Stay with your breath. Good. Come back up now and release. Just remember, this is about progress, not perfection. Each time you come back to the mat, you're going to challenge yourself to progress a little bit, but just what your best is. Keep coming back to your best. Left arm comes out to the side, the right arm up. Then bend the left knee, catch the foot, just like you did on the other side. You can hold here, connecting to your breath, feeling the deep stretch in the quads, or you can start to reach that left shin up and back as the body tips forward. Right arm strong, reach past your right fingertips. How's the breath coming right now? Find a sense of equanimity. Feel calm, even though it's intense. Now come back up to stand and release. Feel the rush through your body that pose brought. Feel your heart beating. Feel your feet. Now step towards the back of your yoga mat. almost like back third. Now as you inhale, raise the arms up over the head, interlace the fingers except the index finger points up. Stand on your left foot and step your right foot forward, lift the left heel so you're on the toes. Now lean into the right foot and lean to balance on your right leg for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 pose. Elbows straight, engage your triceps. Then come back. Stand up, step the feet together. Now step the left foot forward, right heel up, lean into your left foot. And see if you can lean so much that the right leg lifts up and you're balancing here on the left leg. Grip your buttocks, reach the tailbone towards your back heel. Come back up to stand. Good, feet together, arms to your side. Reconnect to your breath here in Samasthiti. Each time we come into mountain is an opportunity to reconnect to the breath and to just notice the effect that the posture is having on the body and the mind. Now from here, let's come with the feet together. Inhale the arms up. And as you exhale, step your right foot out to the side to your wide leg position with the arms spread out. Then tip from your hips and fold forward. Grab your feet from the outside or just the outer shins if you can't catch the feet. Now with a soft bend in the knees, feel your feet, your heels and your toe mounds. Now if it feels easy, you might be able to start to straighten the legs, but look for an even sensation in the hamstrings. And as the legs start to straighten, let the whole spine go forward and down. If you notice that straightening the legs bunches up the spine, then just work with a little bend in the knees until you feel that your hamstrings become more open. Just remember, this is a journey. We're not trying to get to the end each time we come to the mat. Press into your feet and come back up. Step your legs together, arms up. Then bring the arms to the side. So we've turned to the side so we can use the mat for these standing poses. Good. Let's practice the next standing pose in the sequence. Raise the arms up and overhead, join the palms. Then big step out with your right leg, arms spread out wide. Ankles about wrist width apart. Turn the left leg in slightly, turn the right leg all the way out 90 degrees. And as you press into your left heel, bend the right leg towards 90 so the knee tracks in line with your second, third toe. Hands up in line with the shoulders. Then from here, bring your right elbow down onto the inside of your right knee as the left arm reaches up. Strong in your back leg, stay connected into your back heel like you're pressing it into a wall. You might be able to slide so deep that your fingertips on your right hand come towards the floor, but look for a strong line of energy from your back ankle up through your spine. Now press into your feet and come back up. As you inhale, and then turn your legs to the other side. As you exhale, bend the left knee. Good. Keep your spine tall up over your hips instead of leaning forward. Now as you exhale, lean and bring your left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Right arm up. Look up towards your right hand as long as it doesn't tense your neck. You can look straight ahead if you feel neck tension. And breathe. Feel the stretch of the arms opening your chest and your heart. Press into your feet and come back up. Turn the toes in. Step your right leg back to meet your left and arms reach up. Good. Now bring your arms to your side. Stand Samasthiti. Standing in a state of balance. Right, left, forward and back. past and future. Right here in the present, raise the arms and join the palms. Step the right leg out about 3.5 feet, maybe 3, depending on your leg length. Now turn to the right, turn the left toes in more than halfway, the right leg all the way out. Grow tall as you breathe in, and as you exhale, start to fold forward out over your right leg. You can separate the hands so that you bring the fingertips to the floor here for balance. Most advanced practitioners can keep the palms together and make it a balanced challenge. But if you're just working on the hamstring stretch, hands on the floor and a little bend in the right knee will help the hips to move so that the spine can move forward and down without rounding up. Eventually, the legs will go all the way straight, and then you can try to challenge the balance, but make sure you get that movement from the pelvis first. Now press into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Turn the legs to the other side. Pivot that right foot in enough. More than halfway, 65 degrees. Deep breath in as you reach up towards the sky. And as you exhale, stretch out over your left leg. Separate the hands and put the fingertips down at first. Little bend in the left knee so you can connect the four corners of your left foot into the ground. Once you have all that, the pelvis tips so that the spine moves forward and down. Then maybe you can straighten the left leg without losing the foot and the spine. Maybe the hands can come back together, but don't force. Be in your body. Stay connected to your breath. Now press into your feet. Come back up as you inhale. Parallel the feet. Step your right leg back to meet your left and bring your arms down at your side. Good job. Now turn to face forward again. And let's practice coming to tree pose now. Each pose is a practice. Now shift your weight over into your left foot, and we're going to bring the right foot up. So bend your right knee and catch the right foot. The left hand goes to the outside of the left foot. Right hand now comes into prayer position. If you can bring the foot up towards your hip crease and let the thigh bone knee release down, great. If it's too much on your knee, don't force the foot up into that position. Release your leg, change legs. Bend the left knee. Use your hands to catch the foot. And then slide your right hand to the outside, pinky toe side of the foot as you guide the foot up towards the hip crease. Then the knee can drop down as you bring your left hand into prayer position. Good, release that. Feet together. Find mountain pose, Samastiti. Now we're going to come into Shavasana, so turn around and lie down onto your back. So this is an opportunity to relax the nervous system and to reset. Let your body drop into the floor as if you're going to completely let go. And notice if there's any areas of strain. Just let the feet fall open, the hands relax. And just notice how good it feels to relax here. Feel the rhythm of the breath, moving in and out through the nose. And by relaxing, this will help us to be able to move deeper into the postures without straining. We want a balance of effort and relaxation or surrender in each one of the poses. And many of us try to go naturally, instinctively more into the effort side. So practicing Shavasana here can help us to find a more balanced state in each one of the poses. Now bend your right knee towards your chest and interlock your hands just an inch or two below your right knee as you hug the right knee in towards your armpit. At the same time, let your left thigh bone drop down as you reach through your left foot like you're reaching it into a wall with the toes pointed up. Release your right leg. Change legs, bring your left knee in. Interlock the fingers and hug in. And as that knee moves in towards the armpit, descend your right thigh bone. Reach through your right foot like you're pressing into a wall. Feel how good this is for your hips, helping with your hip flexibility. Good job. Release that. Now both knees come up. Hug the knees in towards your chest. You might be able to wrap the arms so deeply that you can grab a hold of opposite elbows. The inner feet are together. Bottoms of the feet as if they're against a wall again. With the head on the ground, gently lengthen the back of the neck so that the chin comes towards the chest slightly. So you're feeling a deeper stretch for your back body here. Decompressing the spine, opening the back of the spine. Release the legs. Shavasana. Deep breath in through your nose. And slower, longer breath out. Relax and let go. Now we're going to practice a sit-up. If you had any lower back issues, you can just roll to your side and press up for these. Otherwise, challenging your core, reach your arms up and over. And as you exhale, roll yourself up and reach past your toes. Then release that. And we're going to come into Cobra Pose. So flip over onto your belly with your hands next to your chest, under your shoulders. Palms flat. Elbows reach in and back towards your pinky toes. Toes touch. Press the tops of the feet and engage the quadriceps. Now start to peel your chest up off the mat. So you're doing a back bend here in your upper back. Baby cobra. Roll the heart up towards the ceiling. Feel the strength here for your upper back muscles. Firm the buttocks towards the heels as you press the tops of the feet. Good. Now roll your chest back down and turn your face to the right so that your left cheek rests on the mat. Take a breath here to find the relaxation again. So important. Good. Now let's come into half locust. So bring your hands underneath your thighs with the palms facing down, thumbs facing out. Arms as straight all the way under your body if possible, with the chin forward on the floor. Right leg strong, lift the right leg off the ground, firming the buttock in and down. Drop your right hip back towards your arm at the same time, so you stay level. Strengthening your hamstrings, strengthening your glutes, so important for the health of your spine. Now lower that leg back down and lift the left. Point to the left toes, reach through the toes, leg long. Strong in your left glute. Good. Keep that leg firm and slowly lower down. See if you can wiggle the arms a little better under your body. Arms even closer together if possible. Now this time we're going to practice both legs. So with the mouth on the ground, squeeze the legs in like one leg, strong, firm glutes here. Then see if you can lift both legs up as high as you can up off the ground. Reach your body weight forward through your arms and slowly control the legs back down. Good, then turn your face to the left. Rest your right cheek on the mat. Now let's come into full locust pose. Chin out, arms out to the side. Squeeze in the legs like one leg again. Hands are hovering up off the ground. And then lift the whole body, legs, head, chest, arms, like you're a great bird taking flight here. Imagine the draft of wind coming into your chest, helping to open the chest, then the shoulders. Big opening here. And slowly lower back down. Beautiful. Great job. Rest the left cheek on the ground with the arms to the side. Find your Shavasana quality. Full relaxation. Full surrender. Good. Now we're coming into bow. Bend the knees and catch the feet from the outside. So for those with lower back issues, it might be more beneficial just to stay low in this pose and practice the quad stretch. For healthier spines, you might be able to lift the shins and then reach the shins back so that you start to come up off the mat. Remember, we're practicing a balance of effort and surrender. That's what makes this yoga. For 3, 2, 1, slowly lower, and rest your right cheek as you turn your face to the left. Just notice how invigorating these back bends feel. Stay connected to your heart and notice the sensation there. Now bring the hands to the floor underneath your chest, sides of your chest, and push up onto your hands and your knees. Then come to a kneeling position. If possible, sit your hips onto your heels. If not, you can just have the hands in front of you and sit back a third of the way or halfway, whatever your body, whatever your knees will allow. Now from here, we're going to separate the feet and sit the hips down in between the heels so that your toes and your heels are in one line. You might need a prop if you have any knee issues, like a block or a yoga blanket. You can also just practice with the hands in front of you, leaning your weight forward. If you're able to sit into the full pose, you might be able to put the hands onto the feet, right hand on the right foot, left hand on the left foot. Some might be able to lower down onto the elbows. Some might be able to lay all the way back and take the elbows up and overhead. Each time we practice, we see if we can just move a tiny bit further without sacrificing the breath. Now release whatever you're doing, and we're going to come into Shavasana. Lie onto the back again. This beautiful opportunity to remind ourselves to breathe and to let go. So much of our energy is focused on doing. Raise your arms up overhead now, and as you exhale, reach up and over. Reach for your toes as you fold. Then come back up, and we're going to come into the kneeling position again and practice, maybe this time, going a little bit deeper. If the knees are in agreement, practice ahimsa, non-violence on your body. Now separate the feet as you lean forward and sit back in between your heels again. If possible, with the hands on the feet, you can lean the body weight into the hands. You might be able to go again onto the elbows or all the way back, but you're just training this flexibility. Rome wasn't built in a day, and we can't force our bodies to automatically acclimate or adapt to the poses. This takes months of practice for many with regular practice. Come back up and lie down onto your back. The space and the surrender is just as important as the effort. Let go. Now, as you inhale, raise the arms up and over. As you exhale, roll yourself up for the feet. Reach over. And release. Now come to a kneeling position for half tortoise pose. As you inhale, arms come up overhead, palms to prayer position. And as you exhale, stretch and reach all the way down, sitting the hips back as the forehead comes down. The hands are in prayer position here. You can cross the thumbs to help to keep the hands together. Stretch through the elbows like you're sliding the hands along the floor towards the edge of your mat. At the same time, imagine someone was sitting on the top of your butt to let you exhale to release down. Good. Now press into the shins. Navel draws up as you reach. Inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, release and turn around to lie down onto your back. If you're struggling with this roll up position, you can practice knees bent, feet under a couch, and that will help you to get the core strong enough to one day be able to do the full thing. Practicing the roll up, stretch the arms up and over as you inhale. As you exhale, roll up and reach to your feet. Good. Then release that. Turn around and come into kneeling position again. Raise the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward again. Same thing. Let the forehead contact be primary to the hips sitting down. So through the forehead and the reach of the arms, use that pressure to help to drop the hips down. And you might feel on the second round that the body's a little more willing to go into the pose. Squeeze the legs, press down to the shins, and inhale, come up, raise the arms. As you exhale, arms open, turn around and lie down onto your back. Palms face up, feet fall open, eyes open. Practice your dristi, a focal point up in the sky or on the ceiling. Inhale the arms up and overhead, and as you exhale, sit up and reach for your feet. As you inhale, release and turn around for camel pose. Come into a kneeling position, knees 6 inches apart, hands on the tops of your buttocks. As the elbows pull in and down, grip the buttocks down and roll your heart up. Deep back bend like I had my knee in your upper back. Roll the heart up and over. Deep stretch through the whole front body here. For this first one, just keeping the hands on the buttocks. Deep stretch here in the front of the pelvis. Reaching down through the shins, roll the heart open. Now inhale, come back up. And sit back. Release for Shavasana. Relax and let go of what's overworked. Now inhale, reach the arms up and over, legs strong, and as you exhale, reach forward and exhale. Good, then turn around and stand up on the shins again. Camel pose round 2, hands on the buttocks. Grip the buttocks in and down as you roll the heart open. Deep back bend here. Now some might be able to bring the hands to the feet one at a time. but don't force. Let the throat open up. Feel the deep stretch there. And then come back up. Good. Release for Shavasana. So we have these areas in the body that tend to be chronically tight and want to do all the work. Notice in Shavasana, if you can let that area relax so the effort can be more global in the postures. Let the workaholic find some relaxation. Raise the arms up and over. And as you exhale, reach for your feet. Good. Now turn around for a rabbit pose. Sit back onto the heels. Grab the heels. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. And then as you exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest and bring the crown of the head onto the ground just in front of your knees. For the very flexible, you might be able to bring the face very close towards the knees, like Jordan's showing. But if not, just do what you can, lifting the hips up over the heels, feeling a deep stretch here. Good. Now slowly release that and turn around for Shavasana. Feel the breath moving in and out like the waves on the beach. Gentle flow of the breath. Inhale, raise the arms up and over. Exhale, reach up and over. Catch the feet, if possible. Release that, and we'll come into rabbit prep. Seated on the heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Tuck chin towards chest, look to belly, start to round down, rolling down. Hollow out your belly as you bring your head towards the ground. Forehead close to the knees as best you can. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Now imagine you could look towards your stomach and hollow out towards your spine as you exhale. And as you inhale, feel the spread in the back body. Good. Now round back up and sit back to your heels. And lie down onto your back. Relax. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, roll up, reach for the feet. Then inhale, come back up, turn around for leg stretching. Right leg straight out. Left leg bends to the side. So with the left knee bent, left foot to the right inner thigh, inhale your arms up. Interlock the hands, and as you exhale, see if you can hook the hands up and over the foot. If that's not available, no worries. Just catch the leg where you can. Or you can bend the right knee deeply to hook the foot. Most importantly, as I mentioned earlier in the standing sequence, is that we have the movement of the pelvis, that the pelvis isn't pulling the spine back and down. But with a bend in the right knee, you can train the pelvis to start to mobilize the spine so the whole spine can move forward and down. Then eventually you can straighten the leg fully like shown, as long as the movement of the pelvis and the spine are still happening. Now inhale, come back up. Stretch the left leg out. Bend the right knee off to the side, the right foot to the left inner thigh. Now as you exhale, reach out over your left side. Now, if your right knee doesn't come to the ground and you have some issues with knees, then you can slide a little towel or blanket underneath your knee so it's not just hanging out. That will help the leg to calm, to release the gripping and tension there. How's the breath here? As you inhale, come back up. Stretch both legs straight out. Reach back, roll yourself back as you reach the arms back, and then roll right back up. Then from here, hook your big toes, and as you reach down through the middle of your sit bones, grow the spine tall up through the front of the spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, whole spine moves forward and down. Now for many, this will just look like straight legs, tall spine to hook the big toes, and that will be enough work. For some, the knees will have to stay bent the whole time to keep the spine tall. Just work your edge, whatever it is. Others might be able to bury the head in the shins. So find your edge and be there. That's what we're looking for. Don't compare. Doesn't have to look like anybody else or what you've seen or what you see on the screen. Come back up. Turn around and lie down onto your back. That's the beauty of this practice. We just keep coming back each day to challenge ourselves. It's our last pose here. So enjoy this brief rest before our last pose. And then inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit up and reach for your feet. Good. Then turn to the front. We're going to bring the left shin onto the floor, foot on the floor, outside of your hip. Right ankle crosses to the outside of your left knee. Hug in and sit tall. Now plant your right hand behind you like a kickstand arm. Inhale your left arm up and then wrap the left arm around the right leg. If possible, you can grab a hold of that knee with your left hand and twist. The spinal length is primary, so grow tall like you're being pulled up through a hair up on top of your head. And once you feel the spine unwinding as you exhale, you can soften your navel to your spine and turn a little bit deeper. The navel spinning up towards your right shoulder. Each time you exhale, you can relax a little deeper. All right. Now release that and we're going to change the legs. So the right knee is down, foot to the outside of the left hip. Left ankle to the outside of the right knee. That knee up. Sit up tall with the left hand behind you. Raise your right arm as you inhale. And as you exhale, hook that right arm onto the outside of the knee. You might even be able to catch the bottom knee. If that's all too difficult, you can just hug that knee in towards you. Use your inhalation to grow your spine as tall as possible. And as you exhale, the navel softens towards your spine and roll it up towards your left shoulder to help you twist. Reach the back of the right shoulder forward, left front shoulder rolls open. Then release that as you exhale and lie down onto your back for Shavasana. Last sit up as you inhale, reach the arms up and over. Best one yet as you exhale, reach for your feet. All there out. Turn around for final breathing. Come to a kneeling position. So we're going to imagine that there's a candle right in front of you. Soften your belly. Let your belly be big and hanging. Then in and out through the mouth, you're going to make a and And each time you exhale, the navel pulls to the spine. Just imagine you're blowing this candle over and over again. Relax the belly. Breathe in. And then here we go. Go back to normal breathing. Notice the effect. Bring the palms together now. Thank you. Namaste. Lie down onto your back for Shavasana. Take the feet at least hip width apart. Let the feet fall open and take the hands about a foot away from the body. Let the hands fall open. And feel here that you can fully surrender into the floor. Just let the body drop. Completely let go. No more effort. Take one last deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your lungs. And let it all the way out. And we allow now in this final relaxation for all the benefits of the practice to be integrated into the body through deep surrender and relaxation. The deeper you can relax, the more benefit. Let go of anything you're trying to control. Be fully here, witnessing the feet and the legs relax. The hips and the hamstrings. Relax your belly. Relax the arms and the shoulders. Feel your chest muscles soften and spread. Your neck relax. Empty the tension in your jaw. Let all the muscles in your face relax and your temples. Be a witness to the breath without trying to control it. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. Thanks so much to Jordan for demonstrating the poses. I hope that you enjoyed this class. If you did, you can hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that we can keep practicing yoga together. And if you're looking for a course to help to deepen your yoga practice, to help to improve your strength and flexibility step by step, then I'm going to invite you to join me for my Transform course. I'm going to put the link in the description as well as the first comment. This is a great way to be able to step by step improve your practice. Thanks again so much for joining me. I'll see you next time on the mat. Have a great day.